Okay, today for lesson 6, what we are looking at is our evidence and explaining that evidence. Okay? So, we are going to make sure our evidence today is clearly explained and that it focuses on theme and your thesis statement. So basically, everything has to match. Okay? So here's what I want you to do. I'm going to read this paragraph to you. And you're going to rate this evidence on a scale of 1 to 5. The explanation. I'm sorry, you're ranking the explanation. Is it 1, awful, 5, the best explanation you've ever seen in your entire life? Okay? So because Margot is so caught up in her own pain, she hurts others. Margot is even partly to blame for the jealousy the children feel. For example, she does not look at them or talk to them during their recess. She actually refuses to speak to another kid when he talks to her, and she won't play any of their games. If they tagged her and ran, she stood blinking at them and did not follow. When the class sang songs and happiness about life and games, her lips barely moved. She is really unfriendly here. Okay, so this blue right here, that's your explanation. So right now, I want you to turn and talk to a neighbor. What grade would you give it? Okay, so all I want right now is a number. So hold up your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I see a lot of 2s and 1s. 1s and 2s and a 2.5. Okay. So what I want you to think about, what would have made the explanation stronger? Because clearly a one-sentence explanation that's very surface level, you can go deeper with your thinking. So right now, I want you to think and turn and talk if you need to. What would have made this explanation stronger? Be ready to tell me, okay? Okay, so what are you guys thinking? How could we have made the explanation of our textual evidence a 5 instead of a 1 or a 2? Renzo?
They should have made it longer and actually cited text from the story.
Well, okay, so you could have made it longer. But do we want to cite more evidence in our explanation of the evidence? No. Okay? You want to, in your explanation, you only want to explain it in your own words. We don't want to explain it using more textual evidence. So when you're explaining, make sure it's in your own words. So making your explanation longer. What else would have turned it into a 5? Yoho?
Just say Margot is unfriendly here. He could have been like, because of Margot's sadness from missing the son, she's blinded by her sadness.
Okay, so we could have changed the word choice. We could have explained her behavior and say why she's unfriendly. Good. Alexis? Thank you. That is exactly what I was looking for. All of those answers were great. Does this explanation right here match our theme at all? Our theme is jealousy can cause us to hurt others. Does that match it at all, really? No. You want to make sure your explanation is linked to your theme. Okay? So, do I need to reread you the evidence again, or can I just read you the explanation? Okay. So we have the gray was the original evidence. Here is our new explanation. This evidence shows that Margot keeps herself apart from the other children, and she keeps talking about the sun, something that other children have never seen. Therefore, she's partly to blame for their jealousy because she almost flaunts what they want in their face while never getting to know them. It can be seen that jealousy causes us to hurt others, even when it is not our intentions. Rank that quickly, 1 to 5. Think about it. All right, let me see. Hold them up. What do you think? I see 4s, 5s, like a 4.5. I see a 3.
I mean, it was better than the first one.
Okay. If you gave it a 4 or 5, tell me your thinking. What is your thinking here? Why was it a 4 or a 5? Drew? Does it tell you why the other kids are jealous of Margot? Yes. Drew just said yes. Does it have strong word choice in it, like the word flaunt? Yes. Does it link it back to the theme?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. What do you notice though? There's one part of this that I can take out that we don't need. What one part, Martasia, can I take out? Yes, thank you. We have seen this over and over again. You guys are writing. This evidence shows that. If I delete that, doesn't the explanation still make sense?
Yes.
So when you are explaining your evidence, go right into the explanation. Show, don't tell. How many of you have heard that before? Like, I remember my elementary teachers when I would write all the time saying, don't tell me, just show me what you mean. Start with your explanation. Leave out the part that says this evidence shows that. Just go right into, well, what does the evidence show us? Just tell me, okay? Show me what you mean. So, when you are writing today, what we want you to do, go back, check your explanations of your textual evidence. Are they clear? Do they relate to your theme? Are they in depth? And do you need to get rid of the part that says, this evidence shows that? Okay? Check your editing checklist. Make sure you have everything on there. And if you need to fix anything else, fix anything else, okay? If you do all of that, I want you to do all of that individually. If you get all of that done and you're like, okay, I feel like I want one more person to look over this and you would like a classmate to check yours, connect with somebody and share it with them and ask them to check it, okay? And what does it say up here? When's your final copy due? Tomorrow, which is Friday. Okay? So tomorrow, Friday. All right, go ahead and start working.